Earlier this week, Xbox and Microsoft sent out a decent amount of review copies of the Xbox Series X, their upcoming next generation console. And the various, hardware reviewers and gaming journalists that received these review copies of the console got to testing some games on them. One of those games, of course, being GTA 5. And over the last couple of days, we've gotten some really interesting confirmation as to what some of the benefits are for GTA 5 on the Xbox Series X. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at in today's video. So what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. My name is Saintsfan, and today we have some official confirmation as to what those benefits are. Now, for the PS5, I believe Sony sent out some of those review copies a couple of days ago as well. I, to this date, have yet to see any GTA 5 information from the PS5, but if that does come out, I will, of course, make a video to let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button if you're new around here, if you want to be notified on what some of the benefits are for the PS5. Although, considering the PS5 and Xbox Series X are very similar in terms of hardware, I would imagine the benefits would be very similar. But the first huge benefit of these new consoles for GTA 5 is probably the thing everyone's complained about with GTA 5, and that is the loading time. The loading time has been dramatically decreased, at least when you're going into story mode. So I timed my loading time into GTA 5 story mode on my PC, and I have top of the line equipment in my PC, top of the line hardware. The total amount of time it took from when I hit play in the Steam store until I was in GTA 5 single player and I could move around my character, it was close to a minute and 30 seconds. And at the moment, I actually don't have my consoles plugged up, but I would imagine, and I just remember on the PS4 and Xbox One, it took even longer to get into single player. But I'm going to show you guys a video. This is what it looks like when you load up GTA 5 on the Xbox Series X. I'll leave a link to the source in the description. But the total time, including all the little BS stuff at the very beginning, is only 40 seconds. And if you don't really include the splash screens at the very beginning, because that stuff's kind of just mandatory, you can't get around that no matter what you do, from when it actually starts loading at that loading screen, where it asks you if you want to go into online or single player, it only takes literally 5 seconds to get into the game. I remember before you would have that online option forever. Now, well, on the Xbox Series X and presumably the PS5, you might not even have time to hit that. You might forget to hit it and end up loading into single player before you even had the chance. So that is one of the major benefits already that we're seeing from the new consoles. The loading times are incredible. And honestly, the PS5 might even be quicker because I believe it has that really, really fast SSD technology, that whatever they're calling it, which I do believe the actual hardware is faster than the Xbox Series X one, but still, from almost a couple of minutes to a couple of seconds is an insane difference when it comes to loading in GTA 5. Now, unfortunately, no one has tested GTA Online yet. I do think GTA Online will still be slower because I believe, from what I've read, GTA Online obviously has to do with your internet connection and connecting to the host of the lobby, and it's not necessarily based on hardware, but that is just speculation at the moment. We will have to wait and see until someone loads from start to all the way into GTA Online how it actually works. But if it does help the loading time into GTA Online, then that's going to be another huge benefit. because there's a lot of especially glitches that you have to like close your game and restart. And I know everyone hated doing that on the PS4 and Xbox One because it just takes forever to get back into the game. But I mean, if it only takes a couple of seconds now to get back into the game, those glitches might be useful. So that's like one of the major benefits people saw. And actually at the moment, that's one of the few benefits that was tested. Some other information about the Xbox Series X specifically when it comes to GTA 5. This guy said that the frame rate is actually still locked at 30 FPS. So at least right off the bat, you're still going to be at 30 FPS. Although, like he mentions in the tweet, and like I've mentioned before, Rockstar in 2021 are actually going to be reselling GTA Online as a standalone game, as well as obviously GTA 5 enhanced and expanded. So I'm sure they're going to sell that, and that's going to be the bump up in, you know, high quality textures. Frame rate will probably be at 60 frames per second in that updated version, which of course will cost money. So a lot of maybe the big changes Rockstar are holding back, and they're going to be selling them in that updated and expanded version. But at least right off the bat, the loading times will be faster. And I know that's gonna be huge for a lot of people. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this information. I think this is pretty awesome. I know I'm not a console guy, but I'm happy that some of you console guys can finally get away from those crazy load times. Thank you all for watching though, and I know this is kind of on topic, but not really. I am curious though, what console are you planning on getting first to play, I guess, new games and even GTA 5? Are you gonna go with the PS5 or the Xbox Series X? Hopefully I could ask that question and not start like a console war, but I am curious. But given everything that we know, I think this is pretty solid news. Like I said, if any other news comes out, I will let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.